Hi Oliver, how do you feel? Do you feel like you deserved the point, or think you're a bit lucky as well with the red card incident essentially used?
I think overall it's a deserved point. Yes, first half we were in two situations a little bit lucky when they missed a goal with a great goalkeeper today, but we know we'll need a great goalkeeper here at Stamford Bridge, and with the 1-0 was completely deserved at halftime, but then we had some 1-2 adaptations, and the players did, I think, second half fantastic. Yeah, so I had the feeling when we were in our shape that Chelsea didn't find the space and they didn't find moments, and we were always dangerous in our transitions. Then we had set plays, we had finishes, and yeah, but at the end we also could see their quality, their pace in offense. Yeah, but we defended fantastic, and then we in one situation we needed the goalkeeper again, and he was here, Dean. And so overall, I think because of the second half, it's a deserved point, and it's very important for us to have to go into the international break with 1 point in the league.
Would it be fair to say that the introduction of Doucoure sort of gave you some control that you hadn't had previously? It felt like it shifted the momentum.
There were more situations. Yes, Czechia did fantastic, but we also, we were a little bit deeper in the shape, and what we found in possession, this was the most important thing, because you can't defend 90 minutes or 45 in your own half, and you always need your moments in offense, and we didn't find them in the first half very often. We had them, but the whole preparation was to find the opposite 10 in the pocket, yeah. And he was always free, but we never found him. So we always played into the pressure and lost the ball transition, and then this is one of the strengths with the pace. And we showed them 2 clips at halftime, because they were always free, either the opposite 10 or the opposite wingback. Because with Munoz and Mitchell we have great runners outside, and this we did much better. And so we got the game more in their half, especially in the final third. We had some set plays, we had some situations, we created chances, and so really congrats to the team that they could adapt it so quickly at halftime.
Do you always show clips at half time?
Yes.
Always? Do you limit how many in case it's too much?
No, it's maximum 2 or 3. And then for me, it was clear when I saw it outside, and then the analysts come down. I said to them, guys, we have so many chances, but we don't use them. So, and this was, and it is because how they play, how aggressive they play, and also how they press. It's important to let them run. And with the heat today, to switch the sides. And we always found our sixes in great position, but we played again into the pressure, and then we started to switch the play. And then we got the moments. Yeah. Also, when we had the chance from Daichi Kamada at the end, yeah, we found the run, and we were with players in the cutback, and so we created moments. We had, I think, 4 or 5 corners, and I think this was crucial for coming back.
Go on, Andy.
So you've had a lot of speculation to deal with, and your players have during the transfer window. Are you already feeling a more settled team now that the window's closed and you've managed to keep hold of several players that you were tipped to lose? Does it already feel like it's more settled?
It was very important for us, with all the circumstances. We were here today with 14 on-field players from our first team squad, yeah, because of some injuries, and the new players couldn't play today, and 4 on-field players from our squad, 4 from the under-21s, yeah, and then coming here with 2 defeats is not the best situation, and then being down 1-0 at halftime. And this is I have a lot of respect for the players' belief, for the trust, but we showed them that they always kept going, and so really congrats to the team for this togetherness and for this belief, and so we got the reward.
I just wondered how your goalkeeper was, because he took quite a thump for the goal and yet made some great saves.
I said to him, sometimes it's good when you get a knock. No, he did brilliant, but we knew that we will need him here at Stamford Bridge with their team, with their quality they have. They will, I think, against any team, they will have their chances because there's such a good player, good structure in the game, and we knew that we will need him. And yeah, of course, at the end we could see there's one ball in behind, and we could see Jackson's pace. Yeah, but also I think it was Nathaniel Klein. It was with everything he had. I think he knew that he can't get the ball, but it's a difference if you hear or feel the defender with the press in your back, and that's so important. And then Dean saved the ball.
How much work have you done with Dean Henderson since you've been at Palace? Because he had a difficult time when he arrived, injuries and a lack of confidence, and now he's basically won you a point. Is he one of the players you you've worked a lot with? Is it
No,
fair to say?
hopefully I haven't worked any minute with him because it's the goalkeeper's coach who is working with the goalkeeper. So Dean Keeley does all the work on the pitch. Yes, we talk about it, and we give him the confidence that he's our number one. But it's not because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy as well. But he has a lot of quality, and we knew it. We can see it in every training. He's very hardworking. So just to show his character, he was in the team with England in the final, and then we had all the international players had 3 weeks off, but we were in the USA in this time, and he said, "Okay, I come with the team to the USA after 2 weeks off." So it shows just his character, and this is this I really appreciate.
It's fair to say it's changed though from the kind of stuff around him a few months ago is different to what it is now. Is that fair to say?
I don't know because I don't know what happened before. But for me, from the first day when I arrived, we had 2 fantastic goalkeepers with Sam Johnston and Dean Henderson, and unfortunately Sam injured in the international break, and then Dean was here. And this is how a football team, how competition works. If you have to be ready to help the team, and Dean was from the first day. He was ready. He accepted the role because there was a switch of the goalkeepers before I arrived, just the game before at Everton, and Sam did a brilliant job there, and so it was not for me to change everything. So when you arrive new, and he accepted it and worked very hard, and this is now he gets the reward for his character and for his hard-working mentality.
Oliver, how happy with the squad now you've got Chalobah, Doucoure and Nketiah added to the sort of performance you've got out there today?
You're very happy, and we need it. So also I'm very happy that Mark Gay is still with us, and Edouard, and we know that we have to keep our key players as well. And so it's really great what the club and our owners decided, and also to keep Mark, and also Mark he didn't push for leaving us, and that's the same. And when I see all the circumstances that we have, and we know it, but we never are discussing it because I don't want to complain, because if you always complain, I don't feel like a victim, and when you always complain you look like a victim. But they had 10 days pre-season. And since then, they played every single minute in the games. And that's why Mark had a cramp at the end today. Yeah, it's the 3rd game this week, playing 100 minutes every game with no preseason. Yeah, it's unbelievable how they perform. It's unbelievable what they do, because I was a player for 19 years, and I know after 10 days you are far away from being fit. But they do it with their passion. They do it with their desire to help the team, and it shows me from the first day that they are really pleased to be a Crystal Palace player, and this is what I really appreciate.
How long will it take to integrate the new players though, and sort of get them to help them?
We keep working, and of course it's now 9 or 10 players going to the national team, so they will arrive. I think our South American players will arrive Thursday when we play Leicester on Saturday. And I hope that everyone comes back fit, and we will use the time to integrate all the other players. But we have to work very individually. Mateta, he played 1 week before the Premier League start. He played the Olympic final, so he will get off the first week. Edouard, and he has the same. He has just 2 weeks off. Struggles a little bit with problems, so we have to treat him individually. So he can't train the next week. And we have other players. T. Mitchell played every single minute. So and we have other new players coming in. So it's very, very individual, but we will do the best. And then in the second week we will get the group together and prepare for Leicester. And I think then we have the Carabao Cup, and I don't know what comes.
Yeah, lady there on the right.
Had a really strong end to last season. How important was today's performance in goal in regaining that momentum?
Yes, we're always speaking about it, and for me, as I mentioned before, with many situations you do not wish to have, but it's just to deal with it in the best way, in the most positive way, and this is the same for the players, and this is. It's great for me as a manager to work with such great characters together, and it's not the first time I mention it, but it's because I'm really convinced of this group, and so it's very important, to be honest. After 2 defeats, to get the belief, and we could see if we work together as a team, we always create our situations, we always create our chances. It makes it difficult for the opposite team to create chances against us. Yes, we know in some situations we are maybe a little bit vulnerable in transition, how we got the goal, for example. But then also we have to sometimes you have to say well done to the opposite team, because this was well done. Yeah, the sprint of Madueke, the right moment of the pass and the running from Cole Palmer, and then he was, I don't know, 3 inches before Kleiny on the ball. So yeah, it's important.
Thank you. Ed?
Oliver, nice last over on bowling and Jefferson Lerner last night.
Yeah, Jefferson Lerner has a problem with his toe. So from after the day off, he came back and the toe hurts, so he couldn't step into the boot, and then of course he can't play. So, but we don't know at the moment where it comes from. But he had too much pain. And Rob is training individually at the moment. So we're talk together, and he knows the reason. But it's something that stays between Rob and me, and nothing for the public.
Okay, and
Snowball as well, you allowed him to go out on loan to Leicester on deadline day. Was that due to the fact that Edouard Nketiah was coming in? But Dodson going to Leicester?
It would be clear if nobody comes in that Odson would be here, of course.
okay. So, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good job.
Okay. Okay.